Hola, what is up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, you know the drill. Make sure you subscribe and be notified for more Veto tool videos. So in today's video, I just want to give a quick reminder to everybody. There is a spring promotion going on, which essentially is the best part of the year to actually buy Veto Pro Pack. Now, if you can't wait, I understand, and you already got your bag, but anywhere from March to May, in those 3-month span, you can get a free bag, which essentially just makes it a buy one, get one free BOGO deal. So in this video, I'm going to go over the two that they're offering, which if you buy a tier 1 or tier 2 bag, depending on which way you go, you're going to get either an SPMC, which I am personally going to put my tools in that today, give it a try and see, because it does have a hard bottom base, but it is very narrow. So we'll see how that works out. And then you can also, or you can also get the SC45, this little handy little tool pouch that has kind of their hard shell or hard case mixed with their tool pouch right there. And everything here has modular accessories to it, which I'm super excited for. So let's check out these small bags. So I'm late to the game. If you guys want to go out, or you've already seen some videos on these, cool. So this, like I said, SC45, you get modular type of deals. If you've had Veto for any period of time, I think we've all kind of done this, where we get one bag and put it on the next one, usually with the belt clip it onto the side, and carry 2 bags in one. So what they're doing now is they are actually implementing that in a lot of different bags. So here they have a mix of a hard case. There is pouches right here, 2 D-rings, like I said, a belt clip right there, and also a hook, carabiner style hook there. And you get that on this bag. When you open it up, that opens, you get a nice, you get little pockets here. This is all V-swap, so this can be taken out if you guys haven't seen their V-swap series. You can take that out if you want more space, or swap it with another panel. This side is more of your, like for a smartphone. Let me grab mine. You know, you can put a smartphone in here. I have a iPhone 16 Pro, and it fits perfect. I don't know, the Max might be a little snug in there, but you got that. You got a stretchy band right here, and this is pretty simple. You close it like that and it's attached again, and if you need to lay it out flat, you can, like so. What you get with it is this tiny little tool pouch, which if you want to just take it out on its own and put it in your pocket, you can, because it has this flap right here with magnets. I remember talking to them about this in some of my designs, so I'm glad that they implemented magnets. I love magnets. So putting it in, whether it's in this, in your pocket, in any other little pocket of another tool bag, it'll grab on there and won't move around. So I really love that that they added to a lot of their bags. You get a tape loop on this side. You get one big pouch here that can fit a couple of screwdrivers there. These on the side are pass-through, so if you put that through, you see it comes out the bottom there. So you got 2 on this side. So you got one in the front too. That's mostly for a tape, measuring tape. So you can put that there, but you know, just keep it simple. Some pliers, some screwdrivers in this little pouch, and you can take this with you as just a convenient little pouch to put in your pocket. So that is the SC45 in a nutshell. I'm trying to figure out what to use this for. Like I said, you can carry your phone and a few screwdrivers if you're just if you do quick calls, simple calls, just need a few screwdrivers and pliers. This is perfect. I did outfit one of these hard style cases with like stubbies and stuff. I don't know, maybe some probes would go well in here with some screwdrivers, and you can have a little quick check setup here. And like I said, your phone fits in here. So, you know, things like that, business cards, you can do a lot with this little bag right here. And like I said, if you buy something right now, you get it for free, and you can just, when you get it in, you figure out what to do with it. Now, this one is the cool one. This is the SPMC. I didn't get this ahead of time. I didn't know about it. So we're going to look at it here today. And I'm very excited because I do carry a drill with me. And one of the cool features, because I do commercial walk-in boxes, and sometimes even just, you know, an RTU, you open up a panel, I want to hang my tool bag on the panel there, but the other styles that flip up, you know, the flap in the front flips up, because a lot of these bags are really good for just working out of them. It stands up, you got vertical tool storage, you know, things like that. And it's like the TPXL, the double XL, you know, those kinds. The TPLC was one of my favorites back, you know, before all these other bags came out that I absolutely love. But, you know, those style bags are cool because you just flip it over and you work out of it. You get your screwdrivers, your pliers, whatever you need out of it, and just get to work. But I have to hang my bag up a lot. And the only thing that sucks on those bags is when you get the hook out. This one does have a hook too. When you get the hook out and you hang it up and you want to keep the flap open, you got to bring it down, put the hook back, open it, get the hook through the opening there, and then hang it up. You got to remember to open it first before you hang it up. So that was always my gripe. I know other brands do the flap down, which we used to use, and they were great to work out of, but they were super flimsy. So now I'm glad that Veto has done this style, to where you open it down and you can just work out of it. You got a zipper bag pouch right here that you can access from this side. So, you know, wire nuts, whatever it is that you want to put in here, some jumpers. That's probably what I'll do. As I'm working, I can just reach in and grab something. Or if it's closed, if it's something that you need to get to, it's the same pouch on this side. So you get access here and here, which I think is cool. And it does have these zippers on the side if you want to completely enclose it. Let's say you're done for the day, close it up, zip it up. I preferably like to keep those down and just worry about, you know, getting the top to Velcro, and that's it. So I like that design, just being able to work out of it when I hang it up somewhere. You got a way bigger pouch here than on some other ones. Well, this is like the TP lineup. This is an SPMC, but it is very much like a TP XL, you know, those kinds of bags where they have this big pouch in the front, and you do have bit storage down below, but it's a big opening here. I put like a bottle of nylon, some tubing cutters, stubbies, you know, things like that, where I can just quickly look and get. And I do use some of the bit storage, but they are really long, so be careful when you put stuff in there. If it's like a little stubby, it'll get lost in there, but that's a great bag there. And they include this one in the back, which this one is just wide open. It does not have any what do you call it, little pouches inside. It is wide open, so you're free to use a small tablet, something like an iPad mini, or a 7-8 inch type of Android tablet is what I usually put in here. You can probably go a little bit bigger, but it's going to be on the smaller side of the tablet. So if you guys use tablets, I use them when I do maintenance. You can throw it back here. Or what I like to use on my service bags is probes and clamps. So my clamps will go back here, maybe some poppers right back here. Little things like that that I don't use often can get buried in the back. So on both bags, you get the same accessory pouch, it looks like. They include a tape loop on this one. You get a tape loop up here. Well, on mine it showed up here. But it's basically the same pouch here. So if you need to take that off, or you're gonna leave it on there and have some screwdrivers or anything outside, mine, I don't know, mine might be probes out here. You can do that. The other side is a drill holster. So that's gonna be great for me. You put your drill in there, and then you have this little clasp that will buckle there, and you have a drill holster for your tool bag here. You don't have to worry about it taking up all your space inside. That's always my thing. I never used to carry the drill permanently, but lately it's just, you deal with these Daikin units, these other, you know, equipment that the panels have like 20 screws each, and I got to remove like 2 at least. So I typically go for that, and I started using, I try to keep the original style battery. I just got these are the new, or not new, but the high output for the drill here. It's a 2.5 amp hour, but I don't have to have that bigger battery. I can keep this one, so if I need to put it in, I can slide it in like this. Even here, you can slide it in that way too, and that'll work where it won't fall out either. You can buckle that in if you need to. So multiple ways. If you stand it up, it actually doesn't interfere with the bottom either, if you guys have this Milwaukee impact. All right, so let's see if I can fit everything in here. I went and picked up some new cutters, crimpers. These are from Milwaukee. Okay. Some of you guys have asked me about, I believe it was needle nose. I'll try and pick those up. I haven't been able to find them because Home Depot doesn't have them at the 2 that I've checked. But Milwaukee does make a needle nose, stripper, and crimper. I mean, it's a 7-in-1, but those are the 3 main functions. Because somebody was like, did they make one that, or they should make one like Klein, and they do. And just like Klein, they also have this cutter, crimper. It also does deburring and stuff. So this is going to go inside. And what I like on these, if I can, yeah, it'll fit. They have these wide pockets on the side. Usually, or typically, you can put another kind of like these that slip in. You can put those in there, but this one doesn't have much space for you to do that. But I usually use them for these longer pliers, and they fit perfectly. They're out of the way. You can easily get to them, and you can leave all these other ones for like screwdrivers. So it's fully loaded out now. It does take most of it. I mean, I had to hang my light outside. We got some of my smaller tools on this side, like a Milwaukee pen light, Milwaukee precision screwdriver, a ratchet here. We have a thermometer, adjustable wrench, a brush. All of these ratchets and wrenches on this side are out here. Those JB clamps are a tight fit back here, but that's just because they're a little bit bigger on the bigger side. In here, it is fully decked out. We have our Milwaukee meter. I have a couple of screwdrivers behind it. I still have my Tough Built scraper knife, a pill box with wire nuts, connectors, most common repairs I do for wiring. I do have my bits right here. The JB pressure probes are going to take up quite a bit of space just because of that charging port that's behind it, and they are a little bit thicker, more square, but I was able to put those in. And then I had the Milwaukee cutters and strippers on those 2 sides that I had mentioned earlier, and a Klein pliers wrench. So jumpers and stuff are going to be in here, and it does close. And then if I want to hang it up and work out of it, can do that. So we'll try it out. It is a tight fit for most things, but I mean, it's all there. And then I got my drill here. We still have some space or like little areas that I haven't utilized here. You know, if you want to stick anything that's maybe not a screwdriver length, but you know, shorter things, or you know, some of the utility knives, you can kind of clip them on this side if you want with the drill holster. So that's about it, guys. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up, a reminder that the spring promotion is going on from Veto Pro Pack. You can get this SPMC or the other SC45 that I showed earlier just by buying a bag, and most of them qualify. It's either going to fall into the tier 1 or tier 2. I'll leave a graphic up so you guys can pause and look at it. I'll also leave a link down below because you can just go to vetopropack.com and it'll tell you right there. So go check them out. Go, if you've been waiting, this is a perfect time to buy one. Get something, you know, get something else for your purchase. Get your money's worth there and invest in Veto Pro Pack. Believe me, I've tried other bags. I've ripped them. I used to use backpacks. The straps would fall off on all other brands until I went to Veto Pro Pack and I bought, you know, a backpack, the MB bags. And for like this one for service is really good. Just got to lighten the load a little bit. And I've been trying to be better about that just to not carry so much crap, you know. So it is on the lighter, like the smaller end, but in the end that helps you not carry a whole bunch of stuff. And like what I do and what a lot of people do is you have a small tool pouch or bag like this that carries like all-in-one screwdrivers, you know, multi-tool, pliers and stuff like that, that are, you know, 5-in-1, 6-in-1, 7-in-1, whatever it is. You carry those in here just to do your quick checks, your small repairs, wiring repairs. And then you get a bigger bag. I have like a backpack. I have a wheeler that has anything that I need to do for install. So snips, a bigger meter, sockets, you know, everything that I would need for like a bigger job. That's what I do. And this is more on the daily, super light, just checking pressures, washing a coil, changing out a contactor, a thermostat, a fan motor. This bag can do that. So go check them out. I'll leave a link down below. I appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. See you guys.